Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Reshma. How are
How are
you?
you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
I'm also doing great in my life.
Mm-hmm.
How's your day going?
Day is going pretty fine. How about you? How is your day going?
Yes,
It's treating you
mine
well?
also going very well. Yes. My day started with so much of positivity. I just want
Mm-hmm.
to share why my day started positivity. Actually,
Yes.
today in the morning, I just went to barber shop to get my
Mm-hmm.
hair cut.
Mm-hmm.
There, I saw the people who belong to my village, so they are studying in that particular village, like sixth standard. So in my village, so there is a one person who doesn't have hand,
Okay.
totally this hand. Yeah.
Okay.
So he confronted me and he asked me to feed like breakfast or something other. So
Mm.
I showed some courtesy and I just want to be kind, and I just took him to that tiffin center and I just fed him like breakfast. And the thing which happened afterwards, the shopkeeper observed keenly that the child doesn't have this limb, and he showed kindness towards him in a way that he did not take money for that one particular child. So
Understood.
I felt very, very, very happy. It was so productive, I can say.
Mm. Wow, great. So I think it was a good start for you in the morning, right?
Yes, and today is also Monday, so it's a great motivation for me to be
Monday
kind.
mornings are always lazy, right?
Yeah, but mine was so productive and so positivity.
Exactly. So what did you learn from that? From the thing that happened, the incident that happened in the morning? What did you learn from that?
Yeah, definitely. I learned that okay, we have to be kind to unkind people. Definitely, whatever the kindness, whatever the good things you are putting into this world, even the people don't take it personally. Even the people don't do anything for you, but universe is there to support you in right situations. So I strongly believed in this.
Wow, wonderful. Great, yes. So when I was going through, you booked my session in the last moment, right? I got a
Yes,
notification. I was
exactly.
just checking through the session, and then I found that this is your first session after your demo session, right?
Yes, exactly. This is my second
Yes.
session. I could say,
Yes.
yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so how was your demo session? Let me ask that before we begin.
Yes, it was so productive. Actually, I have never spoken like the great speakers like EnglishYaari. I
Mm-hmm.
consider it is my goodness because I have got wonderful opportunity to connect with great speakers like you. Even if I make any mistakes, so you are there to rectify my mistake because I am on this platform. I always try to learn something and I always try to want to know my mistakes. So there is nobody around me to rectify my mistakes. But luckily, I got English Yari. So I'm connecting
Mm-hmm.
with you. So I feel very happy. And
Great.
little bit, I could say that I was little bit nervous on
Mm-hmm.
my demo session. But later,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that okay, I am a YouTuber, so I make everyday videos.
You are a
Why?
YouTuber.
Why should? Yes.
Oh, wow. What contents do you put?
English, only English.
Wow, great. Okay,
I
and
have
what is the
moreover
name?
English with Banu, and I have 26,000 subscribers on YouTube, and also 31 plus thousand followers on Instagram.
Wow. So when did you start this journey?
It's been like 1 year when it comes to my YouTube journey, and it's been
Mm-hmm.
like 3.5 months when it comes to my Instagram journey. During 3.5 months, I gained like 30 plus thousand followers on Instagram.
Great. So what kind of content do you put related to English?
Yes, related to English, what exactly I faced when I started my English journey, and also the tips which I followed personally, and okay, my experience. So, how should we learn English in a easiest way? So, these are the
Mm-hmm.
things I share every single day on my videos.
Great. So that's a good motivation that you have, right?
And one thing, just actually, I am going to one wedding, and in the middle of my journey, I stopped myself and I just connected with you. So that's why you can see the background is tree, the bark of tree. Yes.
So I should be privileged. I think you stopped a wedding in between and then you came for my session means wow. That's the importance that you give for these sessions. So how did you get to know about English, Yari?
Yeah, actually, the English Yari, I don't know, they approached me through Instagram. So then I came to know that English Yari.
Oh, great. Yes. So how
Yes,
like
exactly.
after your demo session, what was the feeling that you had? When did you when did you, realize or take the decision to continue with this platform?
Yes, exactly. I definitely say that after my first demo session, I can't really, I'm not waiting at all. Okay, when is the next session is going on? So I'm really waiting for that.
You got excited for that, right? So what motivated you to
Yes,
begin a
exactly.
YouTube channel, especially with English?
Actually, there is a friend of mine whose name is Sunil. So he is the reason for starting my YouTube channel. I always grateful for him.
Grateful to him. Right. Okay. So you want to do or go along with the session notes? Or I have a bunch of questions with me. Do you want to answer that or you want to go with the session notes?
Okay, so whatever the questions you just want to ask me, you can go ahead. But before that, I
Mm-hmm.
just want to introduce myself here. We have come so long.
Yes.
My name is Banu,
Yes.
and I have done my graduation in BTech.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I have completed my BTech. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just running YouTube channel. Apart from that, I'm taking spoken English classes through Zoom application, and I run my
Wow.
Insta page. So this is what exactly I'm doing right away. And moreover, I just help my parents in respective fields. Like at home, I do help my mother, and in the farm, I help my father.
Great. So where are you from?
I'm from Telangana, which is one of the states in India. And in Telangana, I belong to one of the districts, Medak.
Wow. Great. Okay. So it's a village area, like a remote area.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Okay. So,
exactly.
and your education, it was done in your village itself or you went out?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. So that's,
In,
is that the
yes,
closest city for you?
yes, exactly.
Great. Okay. So, yeah, coming towards it, I'll also introduce myself. As you can see, my name is Reshma, and I'm basically from Kerala, but I'm settled in Tamil Nadu. I have completed my bachelor's, master's, and also have a B.Ed degree with me. And all this, my core subject was just English and nothing else. I have around 3 to 4 years of experience in this field. So I've been working, I started my career as a spoken English trainer. In between, I worked as a soft skill coach, I worked as a school teacher also. But then eventually, I think I came back to the same field, that is spoken English itself. So that's pretty much about me. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or else I'll go with my bunch of questions.
Okay, you can go ahead, please.
Okay, great.
Okay,
So,
before that, sorry,
yeah,
before that, I just want to ask you two questions, which has
yes.
been asked by two of my students whom I'm
Mm,
taking online classes. So one
yes.
question is, so they are at beginning level. So
Mm,
when it comes to like we have intensive structures like subject plus V1 and V2, V3, V4 plus object. So they are very pretty much like they are framing like subject plus verb one, but after verb, so they are not knowing what kind of object they have to put. So this is first
mm,
question. And the
mm.
second question is they are not knowing exactly in which situation we have to use the tenses. Can you please answer to these two questions?
Which situation they are supposed to use tenses?
Yes, tenses.
Okay, so with your first question, I don't know if this is the correct answer for it, but according to me, what I feel is that object is something that we can decide. It is not according to the rule or anything. Object is something according to the situation you can put that object. Say, for example, if you want to say, my name is Reshma. Okay, here the object is Reshma, the subject
Yes,
is my. Right. The same way, my dress is pink in color. So in that, most of the object is done by ourselves. You have the choice to choose the object, but that's not the case with subject and verb. Verb depends upon the subject, right? So there you don't have a choice. But for object, you have a choice. You can choose whichever you want according to the situation. Now, when it comes to tenses, tenses are usually used to suggest the time. Say, for example, you want to say that, okay, yesterday I had a cup of tea, so today I don't want it. So you're suggesting that in this particular time, yesterday I had tea. So I don't have an interest to have tea today. So that yesterday and today is something that signifies tense, right? So
yes, yes, yes.
tense basically is used to suggest time at which you did something. Present tense means things which happens on a regular basis. Simple present tense, your likes, dislikes, Universal truth, everything comes in present tense. Past tense is solely related to just past, whatever happened before, nothing else. Future means what is going to happen. Say for example, you have a doctor's appointment and you're telling somebody that you have a doctor's appointment. I have, or I will go to the doctor at 10 a.m., means it's something that's going to happen in the future, right? So tense
Yes,
is something which is used to signify the time in which you did something. Does that clear your answer? I mean,
yes,
question.
exactly. Yes,
Yes. Okay. So the bunch of questions that I had is just general conversation kind of questions. What is something that you've learned recently? Something new that you've learned recently? It
yes.
needn't be just English, anything around you which you've learned recently or got to know about it recently.
Anything, something that I have learned is only I can say two things, that no matter what, no matter what kind of field you are in, respective, like if you are preparing for a competitive exam, if you are learning any course regarding your career, if you are learning English language in order to move abroad, or else if you want to get a job, no matter what the respective field could be, we have to maintain consistency. Consistency
Yes.
is key to achieve anything, and consistency which will make you stand far away from other people who are not maintaining consistency. Consistency even beats the talent. So this is what
Yes.
exactly, this is one thing I have learned. And the second thing, in the beginning I have mentioned clearly that we have to be kind, not to the people but to the universe. If you
Yes.
kind and if we speak to the universe, definitely universe will understand, and universe will make understand, and universe will provide abundantly to you, whatever it could
Yes.
be, big money or anything. And the third thing I just want to tell here, manifestation. If you manifest continuously every single day, and if you visualize it in your dreams, and if you visualize, if you make some roadmaps or like flow charts in your brain, and if you work on those consistently, definitely it's gonna happen in the future.
Yes. Okay. So these three things are something that you learned recently.
Yes,
Great.
exactly.
I think it's good to have such kinds of things inside you, right? Because every day it's a learning process. You learn something or the other. Okay. So when you have a very hectic day, okay, imagine that, see, whenever you have a hectic day, what's one way for you to relax?
Yeah, in you on YouTube platform, there is a channel. The name of the channel is Mark Angel Comedy. So those people belong to Nigeria. So they make content that too in English and also entertainment way, fun way.
Oh,
Immediately when I feel that my day was very hectic, if I feel my day is hectic, and if I feel I am like demotivated, immediately I just open YouTube and I just choose Mark Angel channel, and I just randomly I just go and watch any one of their videos, and I just entertain myself in order to come
oh,
out of that hectic. This is what I
great.
do most of the time.
Wonderful. That's pretty great, right? So when you have to relax, you just open the channel and view it. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So if you could visit any country outside India, okay, abroad, which would be that country and why would you want to visit that country?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not much aware of about other countries, but recently I am taking spoken English classes. I have started taking spoken English classes recently. So one of my students from Canada.
Oh,
Actually, he belongs to
wow.
India, but right
Uh-huh.
now, she
He's
sorry,
settled in Can.
she yeah, she settled in Canada, and she's working. She's like doing job, and
Mm-hmm.
every time show she, and also she's a content creator. She makes some reels regarding dance and everything, like a vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch her videos, and also she explains everything when the session is going on. So I would love to visit. I can say like Canada.
Mm. Okay,
Yes.
great. So what's one thing that's making you want to visit Canada? Is there something that she told you about Canada or what is it?
Yeah. So the places I admire the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Okay, great. So after a very rough day, what's one thing that makes you smile?
After a small act of kindness.
So like today morning.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So this is, I think, a very common question that most of them would have in their mind. Do you think money can buy happiness?
No, not absolutely. this
Mm-hmm.
morning money didn't buy happiness, but the way he showed I mean kindness and empathy towards the person who didn't have hand, so it made me smile. So it is
Yes.
going to make me smile entire today. So money
Mm-hmm.
can't buy everything, but up to some extent money can be
Yes.
used to buy some materialistic things. But if
Mm-hmm.
you want to show love, it is free of cost. If you want to show kindness, it's free of cost. It
Free
should
of cost.
start from within, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Absolutely. Very true. Okay. So you told me that you're taking spoken English classes, right? So do you have a lot of
exactly.
kids who are learning that?
No, only I have like 3 to 4 kids. Other
Okay.
than that, everybody, the one who is going to graduate and the one who
Oh,
is working for IT employee. So these kind of people are there in my spoken
okay.
English category.
Mm-hmm. So this is like an opinion-based question. So in your opinion, do you think social media should be limited for children? Say before, nowadays children they start watching a lot of videos on YouTube at a very tender age itself. But then what do you think is happening to them if they start watching or, viewing screens at very tender age?
Yes, when I was in 10th and 12th standard, I didn't have mobile phone. So, to the best
Mm.
of my knowledge, I just want to share my opinion. Yes, we have to give mobile to the children. It's up to some extent, if because sometimes all our parents are quite busy in their respective world. During we have to give our mobile to the
Okay.
children and based
Mm-hmm.
on their interests. I mean, nowadays we have been watching that there are many people who are at very young age, so they are performing very well, like dancing and singing, and also, karate, everything they are learning. So, in my opinion, so we have to make them understand everything from at very young age, that too
Young age.
morals, morals and some good ethics and rules and regulations,
Understood.
because what we feed to them at very young age they will become in the future.
Mm. Exactly. Understood. Yes. So, what do you think makes a person truly successful in his life?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. What makes a person truly successful in their life?
What makes a person truly successful in their life? For example, if he has a passion,
Mm.
and if he constantly, if he or she working towards that passion, and if constantly he or she developing in that particular area,
Mm-hmm.
and if she or she starts growing in that particular area, making everybody making happy around him, so in my opinion that itself is called success.
Okay. So, say for example, okay, there's a person who is working, he gets lakhs per month, but he's not truly satisfied with what he's doing. I mean, he's getting bored, he's getting fed up. So, do you think that person is successful in his life?
No, absolutely
Mm-hmm.
not. Because he's not enjoying the life. Even though he's getting lakhs of money per month, he's all the time he's feeling bored. He's getting wet. So that is what happening, right? So in my opinion, so that is not a successful life.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
So, what do you think you would suggest to a person like that? Would you ask him to quit his job because he's getting a well-paid salary there? So, what would you give as a suggestion for him or as a
yeah,
friend?
definitely. I would give a suggestion to that kind of people. If anyone approaches me, definitely. So you are getting enough amount of money per month. So you are
Mm-hmm.
doing really well. So just
Mm.
try to shift your mindset and focus, and just try to happy with the work what you are doing. If
Be
he
happy with
changes
whatever
that,
you have.
yes, if he changes that kind of mindset, definitely he's gonna be happy, he's gonna rule the next generation.
Mm, great, absolutely. Yes. So, one last question for you. If you could
Sure,
have any superpower, what would it be?
definitely. Because on my way I just saw a lot of people, I just see an everyday lot of people who didn't have food even to eat for one meal. So I
Mm,
just want to provide lots of food to such kind of people. Yeah,
okay.
that
What
is
would you
only
do
one
for
thing I.
yourself? Like, for yourself as a person, if you get a superpower, what would you want for yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to, if I give, I just only don't seek like money and any other thing like luxury items. I just only ask me that with that superpower, just I want to be kind, and I just want to be, get more knowledge. And I just
Hmm.
want to be humble and polite to other people. That's it. because
Okay.
I'm not a money person. Yeah.
Money minded person, right? So you told me about luxury and all that. It's not something that you are interested in, right? If you get $1
Yes,
billion,
exactly.
okay, or if you get 1 million Indian rupee, what would you do
Okay.
with that? For
I'm gonna
yourself,
rule.
first yourself, and then for the society. What would you do?
Yeah, definitely. For if I talk about for first myself, I just want to construct a beautiful villa for myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I just comforts all the luxuries which I just have been dreaming from a very, I can say that a long time, long days ago. So first I
Mm-hmm.
fulfill it. Later I just decide myself what exactly the steps I just wanna do for the society.
Yes.
That is the one thing first I do.
Okay. So you'll take it for yourself and then you'll decide what to do with that.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Okay. So we
Exactly.
talked about superpower, right? So do you watch any superhero movies like Hollywood movies,
No, no, no.
Marvel or
Actually, I am a person who doesn't love to watch movies more. Yeah.
So you don't watch movies at all? Do you read books?
Mm. I do read books like
What kind of
self-helping
books?
books.
Oh,
Yeah, so far I
motivational
have
books.
exactly. So far I have read like Atomic Habits and also Rich Dad Poor Dad. And
Mm-hmm.
now the book which I'm reading currently is, how to influence the people and how to win friends. So this book which currently
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading.
So you like the genre that is motivational books? Are
Yeah,
you liking it?
exactly.
So what
Yes,
lessons are you
definitely.
taking from it? Are you expressing it to your people around or you're just, trying to implement it in your life?
Yeah, I just want to implement because implementation is very important and action is very important. Actions speak louder than words, in
Yes.
my opinion. Yeah. So
Understood. So,
what exactly I'm doing by reading that books, so whatever the paragraph is there in that particular book, whatever I understand, definitely I'll try to implement because it's no use when you read any books if you don't implement what exactly they are teaching in that particular book. It's a
mm,
wasting of time, right? So
yes,
definitely
yes.
whatever I go through, I just ready to implement it in my life. Even I don't get any chance, opportunity, I will create my own opportunities and my
Mm.
own choices.
Great. Good. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You did a very phenomenal job. Shall I give you a small feedback?
Yeah, definitely. I'm waiting for actually that because it's a failure is a stepping stone to success, right? If I know my mistakes, what exactly I'm making, I'm ready to correct my own mistakes. And because
Yes.
I'm also taking classes for some people, right? It would even help for those people.
Exactly. Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
So, from whatever we've had a conversation, what I understood is you're really good in communication. You are
Thank you.
communicating the message well with a lot of clarity in your words. So, clarity is something that I look for. Above anything, I feel clarity is very important. So, clarity good, communication good, language, it is good, but I think you need to be more fluent in this. You have minor
Sure.
grammar mistakes. I think especially with certain prepositions, you're not using it properly, as in it's not coming out right. And
Sure. Sure.
sometimes also
Definitely.
I felt you're not using the correct tense also, right? So that is something that I've noticed. Work, see, since you have a good communication skill, you can implement a lot of good words also along with that, right? And your body language is good, but your facial expression is something that you can work on. Eye contact especially, because only if you look into the
Sure.
other person's eyes and speak, it shows confidence. Right. So, in general, I would say you're doing a phenomenal job, but in certain
Yeah.
times,
Please.
I think you should take into consideration these things. Right. That's
Yeah.
all.
Sure.
That's the only feedback that I have for you. So, thank you so much, Banu, for joining. It was indeed lovely connecting with you. I hope to see you again in my sessions. Take care.
Yeah. Definitely. You too. Thank you so much for giving my feedback. Definitely, I'll correct
No
it
problem.
and I'll try to implement in
Thank you.
my real life. Thank you so much. I'll
Yes.
see you in the next
Okay.
session if it's possible.
Yes. Yes. Sure.
Okay, bye.
Bye.